Welcome into Busch Stadium in downtown St. Louis. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set and on the hill, Andre Pallante. What do you got on him, Chris?
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip, but he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team...
Andy Ibanez will lead off this series finale against a pitcher I'm relatively, in fact, completely unfamiliar with. Andre Pallante on the mound today for St. Louis.
And that misses.
And yes, it just came across my ESPN as well. 65 years old, Jim Irsay, the Indianapolis Colts owner, passing away.
And the right-hander deals. Hard on the ground to first.
Tough luck for Andy there on pitch number 2 of the game.
And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. And one of the most exciting young
Well, there's the lineup against Pallante here today. Gary Carpenter, good day. Good day yesterday? Yeah, he had a great day yesterday. Missing the triple in his pursuit of the cycle. Certainly had a chance at it. Got a good pitch in his 4th at-bat of the game and popped it up. So Carpenter's average back up to 364, which will lead the American League. Yeah, R.I.P. Tomas Nido. He's not dead, but he's not a Tiger. Ooh, thought we were going to get that. Hard slider, 88, fouled away. And looked like Carp just kind of hit that off the end of the bat. You know, for a guy I've never heard of in this Andre Pallante, he's got a pretty decent fastball. High 90s, it'll top out. Sinker, though, is actually about the same speed, which will help us out. It's going to be the curveball that is really going to fuck with our timing here today. Do it again.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
I would throw him another breaking ball.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I get that the Tigers didn't have any other choice, and I mean, Nido was always going to go. He wasn't going to be on the team anymore once Rogers was back. But, yeah, it was unfortunate they DFA'd him. Hopefully he accepts the assignment to AAA.
Next offering way upstairs.
All 2 on Carpenter.
Base is empty.
Yeah, I'll be here. Make it ball 3. 3-2 on Carpenter to start this. No, I'll be around.
One down, base is empty.
That's a wow.
Tried another fastball, but missed.
Comeback walk there for Kerry Carpenter. Fouled off a couple good fastballs in that at bat, and then Pallante just said he's not screwing with us.
Here's Riley Green.
So here's Riley.
Swinging a foul out of
I don't know what I thought that was.
Man at first, one away.
Strike regardless. At least you would think so. 0-1 on Green.
Inside. And the count even 1-1.
Pallante's certainly a little bit wild. Carpenter and Jake Rogers off the board and pick the stick. Check swing. Oh, he went around.
Now a look to third, and that's going to be ruled a swing.
Unfortunate. I thought we were going to be close there on that. 2-2. DD.
And that's ball 2.
Who the fuck is that? 3-2 count.
Carpenter.
Pallante has gotten us back even in here against both of these lefties. High fly ball left field. Gonna get caught out there in left center by Brendan Donovan.
And there's 2 down.
Is there something I'm missing there?
To his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Spencer
Well, up comes Tork.
will hit next.
Rough one for him last night. And some of it wasn't even really his own fault. A couple of bad calls and just a couple of really nasty pitches. Oh, hard hit will get caught out there. Man, oh man.
Tigers lead one.
2 of the 3 outs in that inning were with hard hit balls right at Cardinals. Really unfortunate. I get it now.
We're back. And on the mound now, Brant Hurter. And Chris pitching on the road.
Well, Brant Hurter has not made a start this year. And this happening because Reese Olson has gone to the IL. 15 days. And the Tigers did not make any corresponding move here. So it's a bullpen day.
He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as
Whoa.
well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this
Brendan
one.
Donovan swinging out of his shoes here to start this one. Tigers looking for win number 30.
Clips the outside corner. No balls, 2 strikes.
That was a call. Wow. The 0-2. And a rocket to Colt Keith. Very similar way to how Andy Ibanez started the game at the plate for the Tigers. So now we'll see Lars Nootbaar. Very interesting decision for the Cardinals to start with 2 lefties on the mound, or at the plate rather, against the left-hander and Hurter. Now, I guess the lineup might be because they were anticipating Jack Flaherty here today.
Make him elevated because guys that throw those sinkers,
All one to
those
Lars
two-seamers,
Nootbaar.
really hard for them to be effective up in the
Now
zone.
we're looking
Those are
for
pitches you
a
can
quick
hammer.
inning here in one of these first
You
2.
don't want to miss it.
Next offering is in
Reason for that is Hurter does not come into this full stamina. Usually, he can go about 3 innings on full stamina. Fouled away. But not being quite full. In fact, he's the most tired member of our bullpen. Who knows? Rung him up. It's not exactly efficient. A strikeout there. And they're a 2-way. Here's Ivan Herrera.
And that drops in for a strike.
No. Well, so I knew they were different things. I never knew which was which. Sinker, hey, tell you this. Brant Hurter is dotting here to start this game, and the Cardinals just aren't swinging. Oh.
Next offering is down low.
Even on good quality pitches there, still not swinging.
Missed. I think it froze him.
Oh, how do you take that?
Really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Oh, my goodness.
Really good takes.
3 outstanding takes here for Herrera.
Space is empty.
Sinker fouled away. It's still not exactly a long inning. And now it might be. Oh, man, Brant threw 13 good pitches to start this inning. Pitch number 14, an elevated changeup slapped to left field by Herrera.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into.
So here is Nolan Gorman.
Swings really boost your confidence.
Here's Nolan
Sinker
Gorman.
in.
And that one clips the corner.
0-1.
Go back, down and away. Another good pitch out of Hurter.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game
He was on it. On it enough to foul that one away. Uh-oh. Man, a chance to get out of this in 13 pitches. Now we're flirting with 20. Swing and a miss.
and he got
Well, it's a 19-pitch first inning for Brant Hurter, but no damage done.
Scoreless after 1.
Gleyber Torres, Colt Keith, Jake Rogers 2 up in the second inning.
Back here in St. Louis, Gleyber Torres up to the plate.
Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber's shoe is untied. It's unfortunate. Andre Palante back out. 16 pitches in the first, so it wasn't really a quick inning for either of the starters here today. And I mean, it's important, I think, for us to, get out to a lead. High in the air, left field. Gleyber Torres has given one a ride. It is caught at the warning track, up against the wall. It didn't leave the bat at any sort of crazy speed. That ball was helped out by the wind a little bit. That one could be trouble. Left field looking. Foul. Just barely foul.
Second inning here, no score.
It's a good first pitch in the at-bat from Palante. Fastball up and away.
And that one fouled off.
And for being late on the first one, they're early on the next. Still at 95 that time.
Looking, that's a strikeout.
What do you do with that?
He wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely froze it.
I mean, it frees anybody.
Empty, and the batter
Here's
now,
Rogers.
Jake Rogers.
Ooh.
And that is out of play.
You know, for the sinker and the fastball being the same speed, you'd think I'd have... And I mean, him only having 4 pitches, you'd think I'd have this straightened out by now.
2 down, nobody on.
And we popped it up.
Contreras.
Foul territory, Contreras. Well, the ball came back fair.
And that is that.
And that'll end the second inning. So 6 up, 6 down for Detroit. You know what it is? I didn't exactly say the words, but I essentially said, I don't know who you are in terms of Palante. So that was the mistake. Here's Arenado.
And a foul ball.
A quicker inning here in the second would be appreciated out of Brant. And that's not off to a very good start.
That's a base hit out into center field.
Arenado, who does not have very good attributes against left-handers,
Those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands
just
whatsoever.
hit a perfect
Such
right
a
back
good
through the
feeling.
box.
These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive.
Unfortunate,
So
and
cool
now
to get that
here
sort of
is
feedback
Contreras.
so instantly in today's game.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Arenado.
Let's try and change our pitches up just a little bit. Good sweeper on the outer edge.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole.
That was nice.
Battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Oh, that's a bullet right at Kerry Carpenter.
Makes the grab, 1 down.
A couple of hard-hit balls here in the second inning, but only a single, and we even got an out on one of them, so overall not going to complain.
Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals.
Jordan Walker. You have to be careful with him somewhat. Slight power. 5 home runs on the year.
And ball 1.
Man, think of just how many pitches have just barely missed to these Cardinals. In the dirt, Rogers with a good block. There will be no advance from Arenado. Well, 2-0. Brant Hurter in a bit of a rough spot here with 1 away. We'll be proactive. We will we might as well get the pain out of the way right now. Chase Lee, Sean Gunther, and then work our way down the bullpen. So we're going to have a better chance to be in this game as it goes on. Strike one.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Ooh.
2-1 hammered but foul.
Mistake fastball from Hurter. It's fouled away.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweep.
Well, here's 3-2. And Chico due up. Got a piece of that. Oh, look at how far out in front he was. Fouled away again.
And it remains 3-2.
I don't really know what else to go with. We're going to give it a go. Popped up in foul territory. Massive. If Rogers has a play, I believe he does. That thing came back from over the top of the seats with the spin.
Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
So here is Mike Antico. I believe his second career Major League game. And a ground ball to Ibanez. Couple of hits allowed through the first 2 innings from Brant Hurter, but no damage done. Good to see. 8-9-1 due up for the Tigers. Sweeney, Baez, and Ibanez.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series is
Close one last night. Tarek Skubal, 7 1/3 shutout innings. 1 run late in that game. I believe off Tyler Holton in the 9th inning. Tried to do something last night with Tyler Holton. It just didn't really work. Here's Trey Sweeney.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Not a long inning at all for Palante in the second. In fact, under 10 pitches.
Have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work
1-1.
efficiently.
Next offering upstairs.
So we're going to do our best here in this third to try and wait for a mistake.
And that's down
Or
and away.
take our walks. Especially to start an inning. Walks are fine. 3-1.
Ball is outside.
Well, we'll see what kind of pitch he wants to give Trey here. Maybe he's got more confidence that he can get Baez out. All right, we'll take that. Still a fastball in the outer part of the plate, so 5 fastballs in the AB might go to the sinker here. Ground ball.
Right side.
Went to the fastball, outer edge again.
Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
I'm so used to them doing that, using the fastball through the first 5, 6, however many pitches, and then breaking that tendency when they get to 2 strikes. Not the case there on that one.
And he was born in Puerto Rico.
Oh,
Nasty pitch right there. Strike one.
an unfortunate strike one there on Javi. Oh,
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Okay. 0-2.
Down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot.
very least, we're going to make Palante throw some pitches this inning.
Top of the third, no score.
Ooh.
Close, rule the ball. The count now 2-2.
Got bailed out a little bit there. 2-2. We'll do it again.
Foul ball, he stays alive.
Good battle here from Javi, even though he probably shouldn't have even been in one. And a ground ball from Baez. Sinker down at the knees. I'll tell you this. Palante, when he gets into 2-strike counts, is not making mistakes.
Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
So the lineup flips over. Now the third baseman, Andy Ibanez.
Also, I said in error after the end of the second that it was 6 up, 6 down. That is not true. We don't have a perfect game brewing here, but no hitter is still possible.
Finds the corner. 0-1.
I don't know what the edges are. It's this damn Freddie Ferguson crew, I tell you. They just attack Andy Ibanez up and in. Do think the game learns that we have been trying to hit the ball the other way with Ibanez.
And there's a ball.
And, you know, maybe they've started to make that adjustment with Baez as well. Seen his numbers decrease just a little bit.
And now the count is even.
Pallante not doing himself any favors. A pitch shy of 40. Tigers, at the very least, did a good job in making the Cardinals starter throw pitches this inning.
And that's
just messed up the timing.
Could
have followed through with the swing. It's a swing and a miss. Thought I'd try and take it, but not really his best slider. Hitless through 3 innings.
Back here in St. Louis, here's the shortstop at the plate.
Michael Hellman, not exactly, at least by the numbers, a home run threat. And he's not going to be here. Jammed in with a fastball from Brant Hurter. Riley Green is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. That helps out a lot.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis line.
34 pitches in for Hurter. He starts to struggle in this inning. He will have to come out. Ground ball. Sweeney. This is going to be a tough play. There isn't going to be a play.
No chance to get him safe at first easily.
But it's a 1-pitch result. Brant's going to have a chance to get himself out of this. Brendan Donovan, that's been all over left field.
Digs in now. He's 0 for 1.
Also on base. Runner on the move. Oh, hit and run. Fouled away by Newbar.
That misses, and that is ball 1. Runner on the go again.
Fouled away again.
Is fouled back.
Hit and run on 2 pitches in the AB. Lars has fouled them both off. In the dirt. And I mean, Brendan Donovan not exactly quick here.
And now 2-2.
Boy. 3-2. Flirting with danger here.
With the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Got him looking. Down he goes.
Registered 3 Ks in this one. I don't know about you, Chris, but that felt
third
like a
strikeout
right there.
for Brant.
Much to hit until the final pitch, and he
Just
still
got
the backwards
everything down and away here. We tried that fastball up in the zone, missed with it. I don't know how he didn't chase that, to be honest. And then a sinker right back in the same spot, and he took it. Here is Herrera.
Ivan Herrera.
One of
fouled off.
2, 3, I'm not really sure. Cardinals hits to this point in the game. Oh, boy. Oh, Gleyber Torres is there. For once, a good reaction from Gleyber. And Brant Hurter will go. A full 3 innings here. Allows 3 hits, but no runs. Massive out of Brant.
Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers.
And I mean, hell, even yesterday in our 3-1 win, the bats were not red hot at all. Gary Carpenter, who leads off this 4th inning with the lone home run of the series. He's hit it pretty well, and the wind might carry this a bit, but not enough. Way too much air underneath that thing. Anytime you put a ball in the air with Gary Carpenter, it's got a chance, but that just was sky high. Unusual from Carpenter. That's ball out of edge. Edges have been pitcher-friendly, primarily. At least for the Cardinals. Not so much for us, but hasn't been egregious. Like, it's tough to complain. We haven't really been hitting edges entirely. We've been just outside of the edge. And the Cardinals have gotten a couple of those calls, and we haven't. But that's fine. Hopefully that evens out throughout the game. Bullet, right field, and you cannot be serious. They got the out.
And they get it out of the play.
Contreras with the dive kept it in front of him. Ball just dies. And a flip on to Palante for the second out. It's at least the third out of this game already on just a hard hit ball with a Cardinal right there.
For Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. 0 for 1 so far.
Here's Torque.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Now, some news that I'm just realizing for Palante. He might be a long reliever as well. Might be a bullpen day for both teams. He's almost out of gas here.
And there's a foul ball.
Hasn't even thrown 50 pitches. And his day is about done.
2 outs.
Ball 1.
It's kind of a dangerous take. It's 1-2, but it's also a dangerous pitch to try and swing at because you ain't going to do shit with that.
And a 1-2.
2-2.
Missed.
2-2 the count.
Oh, Torque, come on! Had left field written all over it. Do it again. No idea how we even got a piece of that, to be honest. Drop that fastball down to 92, the slowest he'll go. Ball 3.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there.
Good battle for Torque. The walks have certainly been decreasing as of late. Oh, no! Now that one really fucking sucks because I threw 3 of those pitches to Ivan Herrera in the first inning. Right on an edge, not a single one of them called. That one rings up Torque. That's where we're going to start to not really care for the umpire. Because, I mean, that is really unfortunate. Well, we do have a left-hander here in Nolan Gorman, and Brant Hurter, I don't think, if he's tired, he's only barely tired so far. So we're going to give this a go. Brant Hurter trying to go 3 1/3.
Middle of the order, second time through. We'll see what kind of adjustments
Fouled away.
are being made.
Got to make sure if we miss. It's out of the zone. Oh, man! It's that same edge, almost the same spot that the ump just gave Palante. And because of that, an extra pitch, and Nolan Gorman goes deep. It is 1-0 St. Louis. We ain't getting the favors, they are.
It's his 8th home run of the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead.
Torque got called out on a ball that didn't even clip the zone. I'm telling you, damn near the same exact spot. And it didn't go for Brant Hurter, and it is 1-0 Cardinals.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up.
Yeah.
To do damage, even if it's a pretty
kind of the story of our last week of baseball games. Game isn't called straight up. Game is not called fairly. And, I mean, we're in an interesting spot here because Nolan Arenado is going to be far better against right-handed pitching. Contreras way better against left. We kind of got to pick our poison. Oh, God, Chase Lee. I would rather face Contreras.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen.
And give Contreras the advantage. And the reason for that is the right-hander we have warming up in the bullpen in Chase Lee. I'm just not a very big fan. There you go. Pitch on the edge, called a strike. Apparently that's the threshold for anybody other than Andre Palante. Oh, there we go. Hey, That's the thing. As long as it comes around and it's gonna be called, you know, relatively fair. No beef. Oh, what a pitch from Sean Gunther.
That was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off the shoulder. I mean, you gotta
Not a swing. Look at this.
Especially once you're down.
The splitter just a little bit low, but man.
Look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close, and I'm just not sure
What do you do with any of that?
Wilson Contreras now up to the
So here is Contreras. This is where it could get rocky. Sinker is low.
For ball one.
On the ground hard,
Hit hard on
Sweeney.
the ground is short.
Quick throw,
And
2 away.
Contreras is retired.
Well, we left Brant Hurter in.
Next is the designated hitter,
So
Jordan
apparently one at bat too long. Jordan
Walker.
Walker,
Right through there
strike
for a
one.
strike. Next offering is
Can get a quick out here. We can at least start the 5th with Gunther.
Through that one for strike 2.
All right, well, that was gross. Oh, Glaber sliding on the backhand, and he bobbled it. The inning will extend.
We'll see how they score this.
Glaber did not have to do that.
And now the center fielder, Mike Antico, grounded out his first
Here is
time up.
Antico.
And immediately pumps in a strike.
Glaber had time for sure to field that normally. Swing and a miss.
In the dirt.
It's a chase from
Walker, the runner at
Antico.
first with 2 gone.
Swing and a miss again.
And he struck him
2 strikeouts in the inning
is the inning.
for
Cubs
Sean
on the board
Gunther.
first with this solo blast.
Depending on the matchup, he might pitch again here in the 5th. Nolan Gorman goes deep. Makes it 1-0 St. Louis.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Torres.
A win against the Rangers. A win against the Red Sox. None against the Blue Jays. And so far, a win against the Cardinals. Now, we did win that Rangers series, important to note.
Palante back to work. And a foul ball.
Palante, I am honestly really surprised with only a 1-run lead and no energy to speak of. Andre Palante is back out here, and we're going to start to see a velocity decrease here. That fastball was below the advertised.
In the dirt, ball one.
Now, I'm looking around in the bullpens. I don't really see anything happening in the Cardinals' pen. That's right. Don't give him that. Been burned way too much on that. He comes right back. Adjust ever so slightly, gets the call. Oy.
Out to short, Hellman.
2 strikes. It's right off the edge. We didn't have much of a chance. It was meant to protect. I didn't want to put it in play.
Exactly what it was supposed to do.
I mean, I guess they can leave him in this game a while because,
Looking his first time
I
up.
mean, let's be honest. He's rocking a no-hitter.
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
And I mean, the way that he's pitched us, it makes sense. He doesn't have to throw us anything over the middle of the plate. He's getting everything on edges or even some off the edges. Hard hit ball, left field, that's foul.
And a foul ball.
Tell you
The
what,
Tigers
man.
Trailing by a run. And we're at the top
First
of the
hit of
fifth.
this game being a blast to tie it would be huge.
Battling here as he fouls it
0-2
away.
sinker right around the knees yet again. His 2-strike location has been outstanding. That one hit hard, right field, but kind of into that wind. It wasn't hit as hard as we thought it was. Ball is not carrying off Tigers' bats.
Get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes,
that's how it's gone. And here's Jake Rogers. Andre Palante, chance to take a no-hitter into the 6th. And Jake Rogers with a weak contact fly ball off the bat into center field, and that is exactly what Palante is going to do. Oh, yeah.
And welcome back to the ballpark. The batter will be
Well, I think we sit Chase Lee down, to be honest. Top of the order is coming up for St. Louis, and he is certainly not the guy to try and do that. I would really hate to burn our only remaining lefty. We might go to a trustworthy right-hander. Or at least one that we think is trustworthy. So give me Hannafy and give me Canely. Or we go with Gunther. But he's got to get Hellman.
Third, and that's foul.
I mean, to be honest, does he really? Look at the pitch count. I mean, it's 13 pitches in. Check swing, he went.
Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Let's try this slider again. Oh, he did not go. Are we certain? That's a good call. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. Ground ball to Glaber.
Torres.
Easy toss. One away.
And the leadoff man set down, and they're half of the 5th.
All right, I'll tell you this. Sean Gunther, I probably am going to use him to try and get through Donovan here. And Nootbaar.
For 2.
Makes sense. You would think with the way that Gunther has entered this game and had success, his confidence would be a bit higher. Just low.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5.
Wow, what a sinker. Come on now. Slider out of the zone. Swing and a miss. Brendan Donovan responsible for the home run that has made this 1-0. Goes down on a Sean Gunther slider. And now it's Nootbaar. Dot.
The outside corner, and it's 0-1.
Fouled away. That's a shot of Sean Gunther. Ground ball, Torres. Another easy toss. How about it, Sean?
2-3 inning. Nothing doing there.
2 full innings for Sean Gunther.
All set for the top of the 6th. And now the shortstop.
So here's Trey Sweeney. Palante still back out here. There's bullpen action warming up for St. Louis. Ground ball caught at second. 1 away. This has got to be the deepest anybody has gone into the game this season, no hitting us. Baez, left field! Come on! It's off the wall! It's the first Tigers hit of the game, and it's extra bases for Javier Baez. And I'll tell you what, you got to feel for Andre Palante here, because he's about to get pulled.
Manager out of the
Oh,
dugout
man.
now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound.
Imagine that.
Palante will depart.
One hit did not allow a run, although his line is not
We'll
closed.
take a break. New arm when we get back.
What a performance.
Pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Cardinals.
for the
Ooh.
Cardinals, Quinn
Number
Matthews.
60.
On for his
Quinn
major
Matthews
league
is
debut.
making his
And a moment
major
we will
league
never
debut
forget.
here.
Believe that. It's always so special the first time you
Huh.
go to a big league ball game.
Why would they bring in a left-hander to face Andy Ibanez? I know you got Carpenter and Green due up, but
Probably don't want to
that
squeeze the
doesn't make a
baseball
lot of
too
sense.
tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
hard hit right field. Andy Ibanez is giving one a ride. It is out of here, opposite field. Andy Ibanez gives the Tigers a 2-1 lead.
It's 2-1. The brighter the lights, the
We were
more
getting
he
no
shines.
hit about a minute and a
This guy
half
lives
ago.
for big moments, and right there made a statement big time.
Come on now. Major league debut. First pitch he throws in the big leagues. He gets taken deep.
Aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking
Oh,
for.
yeah.
To him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And here is Kerry
Carpenter. Foul ball.
He swings and fouls one off.
Jeez. Well, my apologies to Quinn
Brian
Matthews.
Fernandez up and loosening in the pen. Leahy also getting ready. So a foul ball.
I was
makes
way
it
late on the
1-2.
last fastball in the
But you got a
zone.
little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself,
Tried to time that one up
stay
better
the
and was
middle.
out in
That way,
front
if you're
on it.
A little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Hard hit. Left field. The wind could carry this one. Carpenter. It is off the wall as well.
And into second with one away.
Last three Tigers have reached here.
Really nice job.
And Kerry Carpenter with some opposite field power against a left-hander.
You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great
Now we got to be
job
honest with
holds
ourselves.
in, unloading a
That
nice
probably
foul
doesn't
swing.
happen if the wind isn't blowing out in that direction.
One out. Runner at second. And next
Only
to hit for Detroit, Riley
one away.
Green.
Yeah, weak contact right field. Not enough for Carpenter to tag.
Hauls it in for the
It would be
out.
smart for the Cardinals to make a move to the pen right here. So a left-hander is not facing
Now
Torkelson.
batting. The
So now the
They will not.
Spencer Torkelson. Bowl for two.
Now, he is
This
only
one.
1 for 10 in the series, but, I mean, all year long, the power has come and gone. Oh!
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
I don't know if we're going to see a better pitch.
Man at second.
Ground ball, base hit right back up the middle. Torkelson with a base hit. Carpenter coming home. He'll score without a throw, 3-1.
They lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely
Oh, yeah, Torque.
to the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know
Good
they
stuff.
used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Here comes Gleyber Torres.
Now Gleyber. Rocket, left field, hit hard. That one's off the wall. Torkelson will move up to third. Gleyber Torres is on second. The floodgates have opened for the St. Louis Cardinals.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
What an absolutely curious move here by St. Louis.
First pitch misses.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the
I
ball to the
can't
opposite
imagine.
field gap in these situations.
You
He
just
takes
lost
that
a
approach.
no-hitter, but it's a
He can bust this
1-0 game.
wide open.
And you bring in a guy making his major league debut.
2 on, 2 outs.
Ooh,
Swings through that
he
one.
went back-to-back on the slider.
Started in
Oh, no, he didn't.
and
That was a
up
first
on the
pitch
outside
changeup.
edge. Just changing planes.
Apparently
and
felt
very
like a slider.
difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Late on that fastball.
Everything away to Colt Keith, and this is why I just don't really care for the matchup. Even though the attributes tell me that Colt Keith should be effective, against left-handers, it's really just not the case. Yo! Well, you see, maybe.
It's the Tigers 3.
Why is a prospect making his mid-season MLB debut? Got some good stuff. That's a nasty slider.
Back here at Busch Stadium, bottom of the 6th, and stepping in for the Cardinals.
They sure do. All right, so hear me out. Sean Gunther still has gas. We got Hannafy and Canely warming up for whenever we need them. Let's see how this goes.
You know, these Cards just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit. So haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park.
It's one of the worst pitches of the day right there.
Generate runs.
Slider. Tough play for Ibanez, but he covered the ground.
One out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Now batting the second baseman, no way.
If you would have told me that, like around a year ago, even like midsummer last year, that the Tigers would have made the playoffs and then the following year had the best record in the majors, would have called you crazy.
There's a strike.
There was just something that clicked with this team last year.
Keep the line moving and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get.
And it's a run that they've been on ever since.
The Cards.
There it is. Gunther finally getting tired. That one hit hard. Carpenter on the run. The wind's going to carry that over his head. Hops over the wall. Automatic double for Nolan Gorman. Will probably end Sean Gunther's day. What a day it was.
Into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
One out, runner at second. And up next,
that's really not even that bad of a pitch. Oh, man. Arenado has a better chance of doing something against a right-hander. Let's see how it goes. This is
it just misses.
Definitely Gunther's last batter. Oh, wow. Arenado has thought about each of the first two pitches. Fastball taken for strike one. I do not understand that. Hard hit, base hit, right field. Riley Green's throw home. They will not send the runner. So the damage has not been done yet. I mean, they have runners on the corners, only one away. Now we can go to the bullpen, and it makes sense. Arenado with his second hard hit single of the day actually hurt his team because of how hard it was hit. Give me Hannafy. Give me a guy that can locate.
Pitching change coming.
A little bit.
So the Tigers get a new arm.
Tigers' best start since 2006.
And this is an important
that was a fun year.
Tight score and still a lot of outs.
Brennan Hannafy, game number 15.
Out of him right here to get some critical outs.
ERA sub 3. Woo!
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's over.
First pitch slider. Swung on and missed by Contreras.
Late swing.
Figured we'd catch him late.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up.
He timed the slider well, just missed it.
So that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And here's the 0-2. Chopped foul.
And it stays 0-2.
Very early on that one. Swing and a miss. Down goes Contreras.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so in an 0-2 count. You feel
come on now.
A lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the
here's
time
Jordan Walker.
Going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Next to hit,
dot of a sinker.
Walker, right through there for a strike.
I know, Javi's been so fun this year.
is downstairs. And now it's even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And
Foul away.
off.
Ground ball,
On the
Glaber.
ground, right side.
And the inning.
Fires
It does.
to first. Inning over.
Great stuff out of Brennan Hanafy to follow up Sean Gunther. 7, 8, and 9 due up for Detroit as we head to the 7th in a 3-1 ball game.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Ryan
Well, here's Ryan Fernandez.
He's done a great
Game number
job keeping the ball
24.
this year. The numbers stack
Had some
up with
decent
of the best in the
success.
game.
Jake Rogers is
at the
0
plate,
for 2.
Jake Rogers. First
Ball
one
one.
misses badly for ball 1.
And some velo from every Cardinals pitcher we've seen today. 2-0.
That one is
Ball 2.
upstairs.
2-0.
Not chasing that. Woo.
That one's spoiled, and the count now.
Think I might have been a little bit late on that? No, of course not. I was expecting the cutter. Still actually out in front. 3-1 slider.
1 strike.
I mean, the 3 misses in this AB were not close. There it was. There it was.
Thank you.
You have to know, throwing that pitch middle of the plate like that you're going to get a guy out in front.
And a payoff pitch. Gets a piece
That was a
there. We'll do it
slider down and in. Protected by Rogers. Count remains 3-2. Down
That
low.
one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Jake Rogers with a walk.
Battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And up next for
Trey
Detroit,
Sweeney is
Trey
0 for
Sweeney.
2. Man, some insurance here in this 7th. Be massive.
First
Ooh,
pitch,
called a
and he
ball.
just misses. Rogers.
It's a call that the Cardinals were getting much of the game. Hard hit to
Center field.
center. That's going to stay in the ballpark.
Under it.
Antico under
Puts
it.
it away for the out.
And the wild throw goes right of the bag, at least from our view, and then cut off by
And
Nolan
now it's
Gorman.
Baez.
Javi Baez 1 for 2. First Tigers hit of the game.
Foul ball
A little bit
there.
too far behind that. Try and slap that the other way.
Outside
ball.
low.
1.
And that's ball 1.
Javi Baez has found his swing in game and IRL 2. Ground ball.
2-ball, 5,
Not here, though.
4.
I mean, yeah,
3.
because he hit the ball hard, but again, I mean, it's
So no runs
kind
in
of the story of
inning
this game,
despite the
especially.
leadoff walk, and that does it. 7th inning stretch time.
Could have been a lot
It's the
worse here
Tigers
today for the
3,
Cardinals. A
and
lot of our
the
hard
Cardinals
hit balls,
1.
hard contact has gone right to someone.
Welcome back. Taking
Leading
a
up
look at
for
our
the
game
Cardinals,
summary.
the center fielder, Mike.
How about Andy Ibanez? And I said it at the time. I was so confused as to why they made that move.
On the
First
ground
pitch is
first.
on the ground to Colt Keith, 1
Takes
away.
it himself, and a quick out number 1.
Those plays
Now
can be
batting,
tricky.
the
They're
shortstop,
routine, but
Mike
that doesn't mean
Gall.
it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Now up for St.
same
Louis,
pitch.
Michael Hellman. First
Count
pitch,
instead
not
of-
close. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th.
Oh, 1-0.
Swing
Woo!
and a miss, strike 1.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations.
throw that
like
fastball
right down
early
the
in
middle,
counts
but
very
I still
often.
think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Fouled away.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Hellman finds himself in a 2-strike count. Fouled away. Early on the sinker, but yet another good one. Fouled away again. He's not even sitting there protecting. Well, I mean, he is, but he's looking fastball. That wasn't it, but it's on the ground. Slow roller, Ibanez. 2 away.
And that quickly 2 away.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but
Player of the game might go to Andy Ibanez at this rate.
Donovan stands in now.
Brendan Donovan,
Strike 1.
responsible for the only Cardinals run. Woo!
Late on that fastball.
it might be time to choke up a little bit.
I guess we're done trying to dot an Nat's
Just
ass.
spread out. He's really late right now.
This is down and away.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you
What
can
a
see him
nasty
asking where it
slider,
missed. Probably
just
doesn't agree,
missed.
but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Fouled off. See if we can check Donovan's timing. Still out in front. Ground ball, long run for Torres. Tried to make a play. It's a 2-out hit for Brendan Donovan, his second
Back against
on
the
this
wall
game.
with 2 strikes, but found a way. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Lars Nootbaar with 2 away.
Batter now, Lars Nootbaar. And he takes a strike.
We are
Well,
playing with a
it's
little bit of
so far,
danger
and
here.
it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just
Wanted it.
compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that.
Swing and a
fastball.
miss on the
That
sinker.
So good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Next pitch is
I didn't
outside.
mean to miss like that. That's really unfortunate.
Knocks
Fouled
that one
off.
away, and we'll do it again.
Nootbaar battling versus Hannafy.
Tying run at the plate.
Launch
Ball,
foul.
another 2-2
Hey,
upcoming.
he was on it. Swing and a miss. Hannafy got him.
Strikeout. No runs, 1 hit, no errors.
How about the
and a man
bullpen
left.
today?
We look ahead to inning number 8.
Good Lord.
It's the Tigers 3 and the Cardinals 1.
Come on now.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
Cardinals.
and a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the 8th,
59.
JoJo Romero.
Going to be a tough
Not
matchup
exactly
for him right here.
who I'd like to see here.
Having a lot of success against him so far this season.
JoJo Romero, but they brought on another left-hander to face
He's
Ibanez.
already homered here in this one.
2 righties are due up, but one of them is Arenado. And even Herrera is not, he's better against right-handers, so give me Tyler Holton. Tommy Kahnle can have a seat. Andy Ibanez, home run earlier today.
Close
Called
to
the ball.
And it's 1-0.
Foul.
Foul.
Both pitches so far from Romero. Arguably both of them balls. Or actually both of them strikes, to be honest. The way this game has gone, especially. Like without that swing there from Andy on the slider on pitch 2. Right back up the middle.
Hard base hit.
Romero goes down, and Andy Ibanez leads off the 8th with a single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can
The
win the
bat,
at-bat
the left
after being
fielder,
down in the count, up against
And I
it
mean,
with
and
2
Andy
strikes.
hasn't really
You often hear
been
the phrase, short to it, long
on
to
fire
it,
against
and that's a great
righties lately,
example
which
of it
is
right there. Got
kind
the
of
barrel in
been
the hitting zone early,
the way his
squared it
season
up
has
with a
gone.
well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
I think we had that
Down the
time.
box.
Yeah.
Comes up empty with a swing there.
Just too far down, too far away.
And that's outside.
Further
It's a
outside
1-1.
for
The guy
1-1.
at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception.
Oh, he threw it again.
It was an off-speed pitch.
One ball.
I was thinking
Gets his lead
sinker,
first with nobody out.
inside edge.
And now 2-2.
Change up nearly hit Carp in 2-2.
And it's fouled off.
Probably a
They'll
pitch we
it
need to do
again.
damage on. For the first time, he's shown heat in the at-bat. Too close,
Spoils
actually.
the two-strike
That's a good
pitch, and they'll
foul.
see another.
Hanging in
Slider
there pretty
right
good
on
against
the
lefty.
outer edge. Ball
I got
3.
3-2.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball.
Green
game.
due up
You know
next.
that they
5
don't wanna
sliders
walk you,
to
so
Carpenter.
You're gonna get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Woo! Somehow got a piece. 6
Ninth pitch of
sliders.
the at-bat due
Tried to go
next.
front door. Hard hit. Oh, Kerry Carpenter. Left field. Going back and gone. Second deck for Kerry Carpenter.
The crowd.
Second deck.
His second home run of the
Home
series
run
is
number
5-1.
25
Chris, he's homered in
comes off a
back-to-back
left-hander.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Come the
That's the
fuck
exact
on.
definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside
The
fastball
enjoyment
and
that this
driving it the
game is
opposite
giving
way
me
out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that
cannot
type of
be
approach.
understated here today. We were really struggling, and that was with our starting rotation out there day after day.
Flyouts and a ground out. That one's in there, and that is strike 1.
On one
Nobody out with a pair of
game in
runs
this
across the
series.
frame, and we're in the top of the 8th.
after getting swept by the Blue Jays. We know we have a bullpen day coming up, and then this is the performance that we put out there.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to
5-1.
Really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an
I
0-2
really
count.
could
He's
get
feeling
away
real confident
probably
about
with
finishing
not
this hit off. He can go
using
anywhere he wants.
any of these guys. Holton, Vest, Canely.
That
One
misses
ball,
the zone.
2 strikes.
But
1-2.
we especially just want to make sure we get to the 9th. So I think we're still going to pitch Canely. We'll figure out the 9th when we get there.
Stays alive.
Still nobody out in the
That
inning.
wasn't an easy
For
pitch to
Jojo
hit.
Romero,
It's
he's
much
thrown
easier to do damage
17
against
pitches.
mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
He just keeps throwing sinkers. And we keep fouling him off. Two and two.
Ball misses outside.
This pitch number 20 for Jojo Romero. My Lord.
That's
3-2.
off the ball. Full count now. 8th pitch of the at-bat
Still very
coming up.
slider heavy. He's thrown 5.
Foul ball, and it
Oh,
remains a
man.
full
I
count.
kind of feel bad. What a 9-pitch at-bat for Carpenter. It's a 9-pitch at-bat to Green. Ball 4.
It wasn't easy, but he earned that one.
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
long at-bat.
What, 21 pitches,
And
22.
at first, nobody out. And now the
Yet to
DH,
record an
Spencer
out.
Torkel.
He just now faced the minimum. Oh,
And it's fouled away.
damn it, I wanted that.
Nobody out. Runner at first.
Not been many fastballs. Really even hittable sinkers from Romero. High in the air from Torkelson, but again a bit
And
too
Chico
high.
Under it.
Almost 25 pitches into his outing. Jojo Romero records an out.
Now batting, second baseman, Labor.
Wow.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. JoJo Romero done for the afternoon. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Not a surprising pitching change.
New pitcher on now.
4 batters, 2 runs scored.
5th appearance of the year for him.
Runner on first. He finally records an out, though, and that's when they take him out. Here is Leahy. Hard hit and foul.
And foul ball.
Elevated sweeper at 87.
Here in the inning.
Could have told me that was a slider.
Swing and a miss.
There's
and
the slide.
that's strike 2.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably
And the
gets
0-2.
into a double play.
We contact right field. Oh, my goodness, it drops.
And out to a board.
Riley Green up to second base, and it has a chance to get
So
worse.
digging in, Colt Keith.
For the St. Louis
0 for 3 with 2
Cardinals, this here's
strikeouts
Colt
and a
Keith.
flyout. And first offering is fouled off.
Sweeper at 88. Might have been late. Sure were.
That's a little bit low. Movement in the bullpen.
An
for the
8th
Cardinals.
inning that's so
John
far
Keith getting ready
not
to go.
really an end in
Thompson
sight.
Getting cranked up as well. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Damn it.
He's bagging. Give me that
Even a
pitch
change
one
up at
more time.
89.
Hanging change up just out in front.
Still well foul.
And that just misses.
What a fucking take. 2-2 on Keith. I knew it.
On strikes he goes. That's out number 2.
I knew it. I thought I was doing the right thing, kind of midway to the plate, but I saw it.
Very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain
Rogers
that lead
now.
and getting that W.
Rogers now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Went from way out in front of that changeup to way late.
2 outs.
Check swing, we might have gone. Did
Tries
not.
to hold up, appeal to first, did not go.
Thanks, Ferd. I don't know. I think that was close.
2 on, 2 outs.
Oh! Don't love it. A 1-2. No reason for him to throw anything close. And he did. And diving play.
Can't hang on.
The bases will be loaded. Jake Rogers with the hit.
Now batting, shortstop.
Off the glove of the shortstop.
Trey Sweeney up now for the Tigers.
And now it is Trey
0 for 3
Sweeney.
in this one.
No! What the fuck
Well,
is
he kept it
that?
pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know.
Yeah, no shit, he doesn't have a hit in this series. It's an awful call.
Give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Sweeper just broke way down. It's banking on the slider. We were out in front on that thing. Nasty way to get to 0-2.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
You can
I
see
feel like
he's
this
trying to
8th
stay
inning
back
is
long enough to handle the off-speed
bordering
pitch,
on
but just a little
15
time on the
minutes.
fastball.
Oh, nasty slider down and in. Tigers will strand the bases loaded, but Kerry Carpenter does hit a big home run.
It's now
2-run opposite field shot off a left-hander. 5-1 Detroit, bottom of the 8th.
ready for the bottom of the
Lead up
8th. Here's
for
the
the
catcher,
Cardinals,
Ivan
the catcher,
Herrera.
Ivan Herrera.
It'll be Tyler Holton to handle the
So they turn to
8th
their
inning.
closer, Tyler Holt.
Number 87.
And he's got a nice lead to work with.
Saved the game last night.
Throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
9 of 11 on the year.
And
First
first
pitch
offering
sinker
is
fouled off of Rogers. Oh, you cannot be serious.
That's back.
Second pitch of the inning has been taken out of here by Ivan Herrera.
Home run of the season. It's 5-2.
Tyler Holton cannot stop giving up long balls.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. You saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
3-run game. So all of a sudden, it does appear that it's going to be either Tommy Kahnle
Next up for
or
the
Will
Cardinals.
Vest in the ninth.
This one smoked on its way out of here.
Tyler Holton has allowed 2 home runs on back-to-back pitches, and this one off the bat of Nolan Gorman
Another
is an
home run.
absolute
His second
moonshot.
home run of the game, and they're chipping away. It's 5-3. Zingy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he has really seen the ball well in this one.
This is a stretch of the order
This club is fired up
that
right now.
we thought
This is the
Holton
kind of
was a
thing
good
where you really
matchup
start to notice
against.
hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
This shit didn't start coming down till it was already almost over the wall. Yeah, I'm thinking so. I'm still a little bit behind on editing some shit. Editing Indy last night took forever. And just low to Nolan Arenado. Oh, Holton's without some confidence, but an out will help.
He'll do it himself.
Arenado
One
tried to
ball
go
in
the other
bottom of
way
the
for his first
That
hit.
play won't be
Now
trending on
batting,
social
the
media
first
later
baseman,
on, but it's still
Wilson.
important to execute it to
John
perfection.
Rivera.
This game is
For his
a
third
lot
hit of
harder
the day,
than it
rather.
looks, partner.
And here's the first baseman, Wilson
Contreras.
That
There you
catches
go.
the outside corner, and that's strike one.
Man, I mean, nice job.
I haven't had
presenting
Prime
it
in so
to be
long.
Better than it actually was.
Chopper,
Ground ball up the middle
excuse me, Sweeney.
to first, and Contreras is retired.
Couple of pitches.
2
and a
home
quick
runs
out.
for the Cardinals in
Now
the
it's
inning.
DH,
And now here's
Walker.
Jordan Walker.
And takes low for ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Base is empty.
What an
away,
unfortunate
but 2 runs are in in
way
the bottom half of the
This
8th
is
inning.
gone for Tyler Holton. Hard hit
On
at
the ground to
Banez.
third.
Couple of home
Gets it to
runs.
first.
And the
that
Tigers
could be
still will hold a lead heading
But
into the
2
ninth.
out trippers in this
What
inning.
will
The
it be?
long
The
ball
Cardinals
is
have hit 3 solo home runs in this game.
Major League Baseball is on.
Nolan
the show.
Gorman has 2 of them. And Ivan Herrera with 1.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back.
Cardinals.
It's the top of the ninth. And
Well, let's take a look.
on the mound.
Oh, for fuck's sake. We got a couple of lefties due up.
Strikeouts compared to other relievers, so
Hey, give me both of them. Give me Vest, give me Kahnle.
defense doing work.
We don't have any left-handers remaining, so
With him on the ball.
it doesn't matter.
Baez
Ball
stands
1 to
in here,
Baez.
Takes ball 1 low.
3-pitch pitcher is king. Sinker, changeup, slider. In the air to left.
High fly.
Javier
Left field.
Baez.
This one's got a chance. Out of
Let's
here.
go. 3-run lead again.
They add on. It's 6-3.
4th home run of the year for Javier
They're
Baez.
having a lot of fun at the plate in
Emphatic.
this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Let's go, Javi. Multi-hit game. Hitting for power. Little hanging changeup.
Exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Javi is only going to be more fun to play with. The better his numbers IRL for Detroit
So
get.
next, Andy Ibanez.
And here's Ibanez, homered earlier. That one hit hard, right center field, gonna drop all the way to the wall. It's a 3-hit day for Andy Ibanez. He'll pull into second with a double. Still
for him today.
nobody out in the ninth.
Exactly what he was looking for right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers.
Well, here's Carp. Generally, we'd say not a threat. Homered off a lefty his last time. Well,
Here's
Chopper should be the first out of the inning, and it is.
Throws to first. Now one
An
gone
even
in the ninth.
bigger insurance run
The right fielder, number 31.
will stand on
Riley
third
Green.
for Detroit. Honestly, I think we're going to Canley or
This is the
Vest
classic
regardless.
manufacturing a run situation. A runner at third, less than 2 outs, and a golden opportunity to bring him home.
of if we score a run or not. Way inside the green.
And that's ball one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tank Hens,
More action
the
warming up
rookie
for
right-hander,
St.
is getting
Louis.
loose.
We weren't very kind to their bullpen either. 2-0.
Outside low. Now 2-0.
Would you rather face Torque?
Here at the top of the ninth.
Seems odd. Ground ball.
Grounded to
Saves the
Gordon.
run.
To first in time.
Well, they got to face Torque anyway.
Spencer Torkelson.
1 for 4 with an RBI single.
And this is a big
The
opportunity
average
for him to pick up his
Up
teammate
to
right here.
219 again. Ground ball, it bounced, you can't. Wait, actually, oh, he's out anyway. Come on.
And they do get the out. Javi Baez with the big fly in the inning.
Javier Baez makes it a 3-run game. What a fucking way to get the third out of the inning.
Back here in St.
Leading up
Louis,
for the
last
Cardinals,
chance for the
the
home
center
team.
fielder,
And stepping
Mike
in for the
Antico.
Cardinals, Mike Antico.
So Antico's not really a threat against anybody. If we're honest, neither is Michael Hellman. Tyler Holton only threw 10 pitches. I might see what he does here.
Holton back to work.
In an effort to maybe save Vest, save Canley.
Holton, a 6'2 southpaw, 200 pounds, and he was a
1-1.
9th-round draft pick back in 2018.
Popped up on the
Right
infield.
side of the infield.
Good cutter
Keith, as this
on the
one
inner
sized
edge.
up, makes the catch for the out.
Oh, that's a frustrating into the at bat.
We're going to use way fewer pitchers here today, at least in this current projection, than I thought we would.
Instead of driving that ball
Hellman,
somewhere,
ground ball, first pitch, Ibanez. 2
Sends
away.
it to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, left fielder, Brendan.
Well, we have gone 2 series without a series win.
Fielder Brendan Donovan.
A series loss to the Boston Red Sox, and then getting swept by the Blue Jays.
That one in there across the letters.
And the way that this season has gone, that's a shock. Swing and a
Down to
miss.
their final strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The Redbirds down to their final
Sweeper,
strike.
chop,
Outside, and this
Holton,
should do it.
there,
And that change
toss
came
onto
out
first,
of first. Ball game.
and man,
Tigers win the last 2 to take
Man,
the
oh,
3-game
man, oh, man.
series.
This is a huge win.
it feels fucking so good. You have no idea.
Go home feeling good about
Series
yourself.
win. We're out here in the fucking rubber match of this series with a bullpen day, and that feels just absolutely massive. Sean Gunther earns his first win of the year. Quinn Matthews in his MLB debut will go to 0-1 for his career. In a 6-3 Tigers final score, and unbelievably, we out-hit St. Louis.